City council.
I ran for the lost. In '85, it was a group of people got together who were politically active, and they said that the reason AIDS was not an issue is that we're not inside the corridors of power, and that and there were no openly gay elected officials, and that there had to be someone. And so there was a great discussion about who could run. So the criterion was somebody has to run to win. So it has to be in a district where it's possible for an openly gay person to win. Secondly, it had to be somebody who was not a single issue candidate. And with that main criterion, and it had to be an incumbent who was disposable. And and we had a city councilwoman named Carol Greitzer who was not evil incarnate, but had lost her energy, and she certainly wasn't a fighter. And the feeling was that this is an area that has some of the most creative, energetic people in the universe, and we needed representation that had more spirit than Carol Greitzer. Secondly, my work with the Fortune Society had been highly visible on radio and television in criminal justice issues, and so everybody said, "You're the candidate, you've got to run." And so I ran, and every time they said, "You're a single issue candidate," I'd say, "Which issue? Which single issue are you pointing at?" Because I was involved in the civil rights movement, and I was involved in the prisoner rights movement, and housing rights.
What was your takeaway?
My takeaway was I ran against a 16-year incumbent who had the support of Mayor Ed Koch. And in those days, the district was the Village, Chelsea, and the East Side. And nobody ever beat an incumbent in those days. And I got 45% of the vote and won in the Village in Chelsea and lost on the East Side. And so she won. And everybody said, "Oh, if you have a future in politics, you have a career in politics." And my neighbor and friend, a lawyer who some of you may remember named William Kunstler, said to me, "Damn you, I had to register to vote. I never vote, but because I have to vote." And he said, "But they'll kill you if you get in." He said, "You're a heel nipper." And I said, "What?" He said, "Politics is a compromising arena. You won't be able to stand it. You're a heel nipper. You're on the outside nipping at their heels. That's what you do." And I said, I decided I wasn't going to run again, although the Democrats asked me to run as state committee man because the Koch Club was running somebody, and I felt obligated to, and I did run and won with 85% of the vote, became a state Democratic committee man. I must say, when I met all my fellow Democratic committee men and women, I was just shocked, particularly at the sexism and the homophobia that existed from Democratic Party people. So I stayed for the term, and then I went to Tom Duane and said, who had worked on my campaign, and I knew Tom was interested, and I said, "Tom, it's yours. I'll support you, my back." And Tom lost his first race, then won after they eliminated the East Side from it. And Tom, of course, has had a very distinguished career as a city council person and a state senator. And that's politics.
That's politics. All right, theater.